So here we are at Tri-Acres Drift Track in Concord, North Carolina. We got Jeff's car right here, Rex Racer 19. It's his Yokomo DP. It's got a long battery right here on the side. It's got the motor right there. Is that a Speed Passion?
Yeah.
Speed Passion. And it's got a Unisiki gyro. So this is a Yokomo brand. Kind of some heavier oil in the front from what it seems like. And the back, very lightweight oil. Looks like he has a rear active toe setup. Got some knuckles back there. Some toe arms for adjustability. And which servo are you using? Is that a Savox?
No, it's a OMG.
OMG. Let's take a look at his steering angle. Alright. Interesting. Alright. And these upper camber, is that from Viscani? Very nice.
So it's the lowers. MST knuckles.
MST knuckles. And some stealth mounts. Next up, we've got Marcus's car. This is a Yokomo DP with a weight shift top motor. Right there. And what brand is that? G-Force. You got a shorty pack battery right there, closer to the center of the car. And he's got some super soft rear shocks going right there, some shock action. And is that Sanwa servo? Cool. Ooh, got some weights in the front there. And let's take a look at his steering angle. Oh wow, it's pretty parallel from what it seems. It's good. Nice. And you have a heavier oil in the front?
Yeah, slightly.
Slightly, it does feel a little slightly. And of course, harder springs in the front and softer in the rear, just like the DP, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Okay. And Blue Star for you, GRT. This is the version 2 with the rear active toe, using a rear battery tray, the tiny battery in the back, so it's not too rear heavy. Got a weight shift motor up top there, is a no-back ballistic. Got the new steering quickener right there, which makes magic happen. Steering stoppers are inside there, so the wheel doesn't rub on the lower arm and doesn't over center and bind up. And here is the steering angle. Should be kind of parallel, maybe some negative. Here we have Jeff's full Usukani build with a lot of custom parts made from, designed by Jeff. This is his D4. Got a lot of bling on there, looking super nice. So he's got the gear conversion back there, all gears. It's actually a lot quieter than I thought it'd be. It actually rides really smooth and very free. He's got some TRF shocks in the back with the special M's O-rings on the piston cups, which adds some extra slickness to it. He's got a what kind of motor is that again? Accuvance motor, 10.5 with the Sanwa Super Vortex ESC. There's a shorty battery there, kind of in the middle area. Now, here's one of the custom parts that Jeff made. We got this upper deck. Goes from here to here, and that's the special holder for his servo. So the servo is actually facing upside down, which is really cool. And he's got a bit of a long arm there, going to this special steering rack that he designed and made. It's very silky, very smooth. And we'll take a look at some other parts here. I got some, yeah, like I said, full Wisconsin build. And let's take a look at his steering geometry. There you go. So stiffer, looks like a thicker oil in the front and a thinner oil in the rear. Very smooth. Very smooth. We've got a custom-made weight that fits directly over the spur as a spur gear holder. And this actually adds some additional weight to the spur, so it adds driving mass, wheel mass, so it will stay in rotation so the back wheels won't lock out prematurely. So you can keep the wheels spinning some. And it looks like an axle's not connected here. 3-wheel drive. It's cool, it's cool. Oh, and the gyro is cleverly hidden underneath right there. That's kind of cool. It looks like an Onosiki gyro down there.
D-like.
D-like, my bad. This is the Terminator chassis, all silver, or T1000. Here we have a Bluest Star for You custom creation. It's called the TT02 Phoenix rear-wheel drive. It's actually a conversion from the FRD. It brings the motor from the front over to the center. In order to get the battery sideways like this in the rear, I had to find a bunch of parts and customize it so I can raise the main shaft up in the air right there. I had to make some custom upper decks to add some extra fanciness to this. So this right here was handmade from several bits of carbon fiber plates, dremeled and sanded for almost a factory finish. It looks really nice in person. And same thing for these back here that go over the battery tray. So it gives it a really fast and a deadly look. Looks like arrowheads. Got a rear weight tray so I can get up to rear weight spec so I can hold it down with all the rear heavy cars. I got a super soft suspension in the rear. I drilled out the piston cup to 4-hole, and so the oil travels very smoothly in the rear. So it's great for squat, acceleration, and great for off throttle slide as well. The servo is in a new position and actually connects to a new position right here. So here's the servo. It's S8 from Eagle Racing. It's the speed on it is 0.08, so it's very fast. So this is the new pickup point for the steering rack. Instead of the old spot, which used to be right there, I connected it to here. So what ends up happening is the servo travels a shorter distance and still goes full lock. So it puts less stress on the servo, and you can run up the gyro a little bit higher. So overall, it makes the steering quicker and a bit more efficient. From Eagle Racing, I got the kinetic combo. I use this on all the cars from Eagle Racing. It's I use an 8.5 Novak Ballistic. You can do the D spec as well. As long as you got the kinetic ESC, it works very well. Never had any problems with it. And at the time being, I've got an Onosiki gyro right there, just to kind of balance everything out. But I've got the new Eagle gyro on its way, so I'll pop that in and I can review that as soon as I get it.